So imagine this. You're holding a phone that looks clean, feels solid, and performs like a proper mid-range powerhouse. But instead of trying to push you into upgrading every year, it's actually designed to stay with you for years. This is the Fairphone Gen 6, and honestly, this might be one of the most different smartphones I've used in a long time. Not because it's chasing raw specs, but because it's trying to completely change how we think about smartphones. And the real question is, can a phone built around sustainability and longevity actually compete with the fast, flashy phones we're used to today? Before we go any further, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, because videos like this take a lot of effort and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Now, first impressions. This phone doesn't scream flagship in the traditional sense, but it has this clean, purposeful design that actually grows on you. It's lightweight but sturdy, with a matte composite back that feels grippy and premium at the same time. You also get Gorilla Glass protection and an IP rating, so it's not fragile by any means. But the real magic is hidden underneath, because this phone is fully modular. And I mean actually modular, not just marketing talk. You can open it up, replace parts, swap components, even change the battery yourself. In a world where most phones are glued shut, this feels almost rebellious. And then you turn on the display, and things get interesting. You're looking at a 6.3-inch OLED panel with a 120Hz refresh rate, and it's smooth. Like properly smooth. Scrolling feels fluid, animations are clean, and colors pop without being overly saturated. It's the kind of display you'd expect from a solid mid-range device in 2026, and it definitely holds its own for watching videos, gaming, or just everyday use. Performance-wise, it's powered by the Snapdragon 7's Gen 3, and this is where things feel balanced rather than extreme. It's not trying to beat gaming phones, but for daily usage, multitasking, social media, even some decent gaming, it handles everything without struggling. Apps open quickly, switching between tasks is smooth, and overall it just feels reliable. And honestly, that's kind of the theme of this phone. Reliability over hype. Now let's talk about the camera, because this is where a lot of people will be curious. You're getting a 50-megapixel main camera, an ultra-wide, and a 32-megapixel selfie camera. In good lighting, photos come out sharp, detailed, and natural-looking. The colors aren't overly processed, which is actually refreshing. Low-light performance is helped by AI, and while it's not flagship level, it's definitely usable and consistent. Video recording goes up to 4K, and stabilization keeps things steady enough for casual shooting. It's not trying to beat the absolute best camera phones, but it delivers a solid, dependable experience. Battery life is another strong point here. This phone can easily last close to 2 days with moderate use, and fast charging gets you to about 50% in around 25 minutes. But again, the real highlight is that when the battery degrades after a couple of years, you can just replace it yourself. No service center, no expensive repair, just swap it and keep going. That alone changes the entire ownership experience. And here's where things get really unique. This phone has something called a Moments mode, which basically lets you switch into a distraction-free version of your phone. You can limit apps, simplify the interface, and just focus on what actually matters. It sounds simple, but in real life, it genuinely changes how you interact with your device. It's like having 2 phones in one for productivity and one for everything else. Quick pause here. If you're enjoying this breakdown and want more real-world tech reviews like this, go ahead and like the video and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and lets me keep testing devices like this. Software is another big win. You're getting a clean Android experience with long-term support that goes all the way to 2033. That is insane when you think about it. Most phones barely get a few years of updates, but this one is built to last nearly a decade. That means better security, new features over time, and most importantly, you don't feel forced to upgrade. Storage is also handled smartly. You get 256 gigabytes built in, and there's support for expandable storage up to 2 terabytes. So you're not locked into expensive storage tiers like on some other phones. Just add a card and you're good to go. Now let's be real for a second. This phone is not for everyone. If you want the absolute fastest processor, the best gaming performance, or the most advanced camera system, there are other options out there. But that's not what this phone is trying to be. This is for people who want a phone that lasts, that can be repaired, that doesn't become obsolete after 2 years, and that actually makes you feel like you own your device. And honestly, That's what makes the Fairphone Gen 6 so interesting. It's not just another smartphone. It's a statement. It's a different way of thinking about tech. And in a market full of similar-looking devices, that alone makes it stand out. So at the end of the day, would I recommend it? If you care about longevity, sustainability, and having control over your device, then yes, this is one of the most unique and practical phones you can buy right now. It might not win every spec comparison, but it wins in areas that actually matter long-term. If you made it this far, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments if you would actually use a modular phone like this or stick with traditional smartphones.